Join us on Patreon to support our channel and the work we do to help people, animals and the planet.
You'll get rewards like ebooks, one-on-one Skype calls and online coaching discounts.
How do you know if someone's a vegan? Don't worry, they'll tell you.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So just as we were all so disappointed to hear that popular YouTuber Ben Brown decided not to call himself vegan anymore and started eating fish, don't worry guys, chin up, we have somebody else on board. Introducing CAMMIE Scott. So CAMMIE is a popular YouTuber. She has 70,000 subscribers on her channel.
And then she also has a second channel with her girlfriend Shannon called Now This Is Living, where they have over 260,000 subscribers. Yeah. So they're very popular, and CAMMIE has decided to do a 30-day vegan experiment. So let's hear from her why she's choosing to do that.
About 2 years ago, I just kept stumbling upon so much pro-vegan information, I kind of couldn't avoid my ignorance anymore. This led to me watching tons of documentaries based on what you eat, where it comes from, how it affects your body and whatnot. And with each documentary, my ideas and feelings towards veganism really grew more and more and more. Some of these documentaries are Food Inc., Forks Over Knives, Vegucation, Cowspiracy, and 101 Reasons to Go Vegan. After watching these, I had 3 main issues that were really sticking in my mind. Those are my health, animal cruelty, and our environment.
So how great is this to hear from CAMMIE? She did really well in this video and we were so impressed by all the points she made.
And to those documentaries, we really like you to add Earthlings. A strong ethical connection needs to be made to remain vegan for life. And Earthlings really does this. It's the vegan maker.
I am just such an all or nothing kind of person that once I commit to something, I will kind of go crazy and be really extreme about it. I wanted to give myself a month to learn what it was gonna be like to actually be vegan, what parts were gonna be difficult, what parts wouldn't be so difficult, and allow myself to mess up or accidentally eat animal products without getting mad at myself or whatever. I'm telling you, I take things way too extreme. So I'm giving myself a month goal of sticking to it. If I mess up, that's okay. It's gonna be a learning process. And I also maybe a little bit wanted a potential cop-out in case at the end of the month I thought this was awful.
Hold on, back up. Alarm bells and warning bells going off. Hold on, CAMMIE, let's just have a listen to what you're saying and we'll work through this.
So you mentioned you're a person of extremes. There's nothing extreme about veganism. In fact, paying people to exploit, torture, rape, and kill animals, that's extreme.
So don't think that this is, triggering your extreme personality. This is the normal thing to do, to eat plants instead of animals. Now, being vegan, like anything in life, is as easy or as difficult as you choose it to be. Some people go vegan overnight, very simply, quickly, not a big deal. So it's entirely in your hands how challenging of a process this is going to be.
And you mentioned you wanted to give yourself a chance to cop out if you found the experience awful. And again, there is nothing awful about deciding to stop paying people to kill animals in your name. And you mentioned that you wanted to make it public so that you could be held accountable by your viewers. You don't need to be held accountable by anybody.
Exactly. You're accountable to the animals whose lives are literally in your hands. You're not accountable to the viewers watching your channel.
If any of you guys out there are vegan and have any tips for me, I would love for you to share them. It would be great to have a little support system.
So this is fantastic. CAMMIE is open to help, to suggestions. She's a great girl. So we're now going to watch one of her vlogs to see what she eats in a day and give her all the tips we can to make sure that she stays vegan for life well past this 30-day experiment. So the first thing CAMMIE starts her day off with is coffee, which is a little bit of a concern.
Because calories equal energy. And if you're reaching for a coffee first thing in the morning to give you an energy boost, it means you didn't get enough energy from your food the day before, i.e. you didn't eat enough calories. And not eating enough calories is the #1 reason people leave a vegan diet and lifestyle.
So at breakfast we have chia seed porridge, so soak chia seeds overnight, and then CAMMIE's adding some frozen fruit and 1 spotty banana, which is great because that means it's ripe.
I'd say there's probably a little bit too much fat in this particular meal between the chia seeds, which I think are soaked in almond milk. And
she adds almond milk to the actual smoothie.
Oh, she does too. So I'd say probably more bananas, CAMMIE, and less fats. because you want your energy coming from predominantly carbohydrate-rich foods rather than fatty foods.
It's also a low-calorie breakfast, would you say?
Yeah, absolutely. So you should be aiming for around 5 or 6 bananas in your smoothie. If you feel like you couldn't eat a 5 or 6 banana smoothie, you've got to realize that plant foods are lower in calories per volume than animal products. So you're going to have to actually get used to stretching the stomach a little bit to accommodate that higher volume of plant food in order to get enough calories in. Might take a little adjusting, but you will get there.
And if you don't want to have so much fruit for breakfast, you can have oats, you can have toast. That's lots of different things that you can have for a vegan breakfast. But if you are going to have fruit, then it needs to be definitely bigger portions.
Raise your hand if you want more coffee.
Uh-oh, more coffee.
Already forgot to vlog my lunch. So I ate a veggie sandwich. It was just sauteed veggies on a sandwich. It was really good. Don't know if the veggies were sauteed in butter. I'm gonna assume they weren't. I didn't ask. They probably were, to be honest. But you know, learning experience.
So unfortunately we didn't get to see a picture of your actual sandwich, but again, one sandwich is going to be very low in calories. It's only 2 pieces of bread and veggies don't have many calories, so it's very low. In terms of the butter, you need to ask because every time you slip up, an animal's life is in your hands.
So for lunch, Cammie, we probably would have got 2 of those sandwiches. So that way there would have been at least 4 slices of bread for calories, or perhaps just the 1 sandwich with a side of rice to up the carbohydrate and calorie content. So on the way home from lunch, pulled into Starbucks, not clear what the drink is. It may or may not be caffeinated. And then there's a juice, both of which we're talking low calories again.
So at dinner time, we have more veggies. Again, vegetables are really, really low in calories. They're high water content food. And you have some noodles here, which look really yummy, but that is so small. Again, plant foods are super low in calories. So our main tip to you, Cammie, is we need you to get to start eating more calories, more larger quantities of these plant foods, because you might be able to do this for a day or a week, maybe even 2 weeks, but eventually you're going to fall off the wagon because the cravings will kick in. Your body's going to say, excuse me, Cammie, I'm not having enough food. I don't have enough energy. I don't get enough calories.
And it's probably going to lead to a binge because the body's going to seek calorie-dense foods and they are predominantly animal products.
So I get really awkward to ask people if things are vegan or not. I just don't like to complain at restaurants. Even though it's not complaining, I just don't like to be complicated. But I sucked it up and I asked them, and the noodles I got are cooked in butter and they did it without butter for me.
Okay.
So one of the best tips we could give you, Cammie, as a vegan is to stop caring about what other people think, because the majority of people are paying people to kill animals on their behalf, and you've chosen that you don't want to do that anymore. So don't feel like you're being complicated. Don't feel awkward that you're standing out from the crowd. It's never a good idea to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society. So, ask the question, and you did, which is fantastic.
So
Kudos
good.
to you, and you got the result,
All right, Cammie, so you're doing a wonderful job, and we just want to offer you these final few tips to help you stay vegan for life.
The best kind of vegan diet to eat is the one best suited to the human body, which according to plant-based doctors is a high carbohydrate, low fat, predominantly whole foods vegan diet. So that's what you want to center your diet around. So you're looking at starches like potatoes, you're looking at oats, you're looking at rice, corn, quinoa, all of those type of things, as well as fruits like bananas.
The next tip is, as we said, definitely we'd love you to watch the documentary Earthlings, and then what we recommend is that on your phone you either have a video clip or perhaps even just a picture of something that you find really disturbing with you when you're in public, so that if you're ever tempted to eat an animal food, if you're ever in a situation that you think, oh, I don't know if I can do this vegan thing, pull out your phone and watch the footage, or look at the animal, look into its eyes, and that will hopefully bring you back to your heart, back to what you know you're doing this for. So have a point of reference that you can always go to keep you on track.
Hope you found this video helpful, Cammie. If you need any more tips, please feel free to contact us across this 30 days. We'll help you through.
Please guys, let's help Cammie out. Let's make sure that she sees this video. So post it on her channel. Make sure you let her know about it, because she's open to receiving information. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next video.
Thanks, guys.
Ugh.
You're killing us, Ben. You're killing us. Where are your balls, brah? Mr. Ben Brown. Mr. Ben Brown, where are your balls, brah?